Once upon a time, in a lush and magical forest, there lived a magnificent peacock named Percy. With his vibrant, iridescent feathers and graceful demeanor, he was the most beautiful bird in the entire forest. But Percy was also known for his arrogance and boastful nature, constantly boasting about his beauty and talents to all the other animals. One day, as Percy strutted through the forest, showing off his dazzling plumage, he caught sight of a shimmering gem deep within the woods. Intrigued, he decided to investigate. Unbeknownst to Percy, the gem was no ordinary stone. It held the power to grant a single wish to anyone who found it. As he reached for the gem, a mischievous squirrel named Sammy, who had been watching from the branches, leaped down and grabbed the gem before Percy could reach it. "Hold on there, Mr. Show-Off. If you want this gem, you'll have to prove your worthiness," Sammy teased. Percy, annoyed yet curious about the challenge, agreed to Sammy's proposition. Sammy challenged Percy to a race through the forest, declaring that if Percy won, he could have the gem. But if he lost, he must give up his boastful ways forever. Confident in his speed, Percy readily accepted the challenge. The race began, and Percy spread his majestic feathers, thinking he would win easily. However, Sammy, being small and nimble, took advantage of his agility, darting through narrow passages and quickly climbing up trees. Percy soon realized he was not as fast as he had thought, and the race grew increasingly challenging. He struggled to navigate through the dense forest, while Sammy seemed to be everywhere at once. Panic set in as Percy began to fall behind. In a desperate attempt to catch up, Percy decided to take a shortcut across a small, rickety bridge. But just as he stepped onto the bridge, it started to crumble beneath his weight. He had to retreat quickly to avoid falling into the stream below, giving Sammy an even bigger lead. Exhausted and humbled, Percy finally crossed the finish line, only to find Sammy waiting with the gem. "Congratulations," Sammy said, smiling. "You may not be the fastest, but you've learned an important lesson today." Percy looked down, realizing the error of his ways. He had been so obsessed with his appearance and boasting that he had ignored the beauty of friendship, humility, and the wonders of the forest around him. "Sammy, you are a worthy winner," Percy admitted. "I've been so vain and boastful, but you have shown me the value of being humble and kind." With newfound humility, Percy acknowledged that beauty was not just in appearance but also in the heart. From that day forward, he stopped boasting and started cherishing the friendships he had in the forest. And as a result, he became even more beloved by all the creatures of the woods, not just for his feathers, but also for his newfound humility and kind nature. And so, the proud peacock Percy learned that true beauty lies not in vanity, but in the beauty of one's character and the beauty of the world around us. From then on, he lived a contented and fulfilled life, admired for not only his feathers, but also for the kind and humble peacock he had become. And in the hearts of his friends, he